He's got some slick submission moves, a very nasty triangle. So wherever the fight goes, this kid is a threat.
Yes, Zelada's close guard is some of the best in the business at the amateur level. I mean, even at the pro level, his close guard is wicked.
All right, the stage is set. 2 titles on the line. It's time to send this one up to Jim Fitzgerald for the official introduction.
All right, fight fans, now in the cage, what you've all been waiting for. Here we go. It's time for the main event of this evening, presented to you by SparStar Promotions. Now in the cage, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts for the vacant SparStar Promotion and California State Bantamweight title. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, George Gallegos. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing white trunks rimmed in black. He is training out of Team Quest in Temecula by way of Marietta. He weighed in 136 pounds. His record, 6 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw with 1 win. Coming by way of stoppage, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mason Iacobellis. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing black and blue trunks. He is training out of Saxon's Muay Thai in Van Nuys by way of North Hollywood. He weighed in 134 pounds. He brings to the cage a record 7 wins, 3 losses, with all 7 wins coming by way of stoppage. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Slick Rick Zelada! Once again, our referee in charge, George Gallegos, to give final instruction.
The crowd comes to life here at the Commerce Casino.
Respect the clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Any questions from the blue corner? Any questions from the red corner? Touch gloves, come out fighting.
Big contingency of Rick Zelada fans here tonight, Kevin Widows. Get a look at the tail of the tape. Mason Iacobellis, Rick Zelada, pretty much even. Zelada 2 years older. Both of these guys have a lot of amateur experience that should translate to a hell of a fight.
Zelada always rolls deep with his crowd. Pressing forward now, throws a right hand, keeping his chin up in the air. You got to be careful. I think that's how Nakatani clipped him last time.
Zelada very aggressive in the open here. Iacobellis landing some heavy shots in the counter. Big spinning heel kick and a miss from both fighters.
Zelada returns the favor in the spinning wheel kick.
Iacobellis keeping his hands nice and high.
3-punch combo from Iacobellis, misses, right hand lands. Zelada's a 1-2, answered by another 3-punch combo.
Oh, beautiful leg kick from Iacobellis. Zelada staying in his face though, Kevin. Staying aggressive. Zelada pawing with that lead jab, unable to find the range yet. Oh, nice combination from Zelada. Landed a right hand on the inside as he looks for the leg here, trying to bring the fight to the mat.
Nice defense from Iacobellis, and beautiful head movement, answers with 2 hooks. That backs up Zelada. It's Zelada on the run now, more or less.
Iacobellis pressing the action here.
Zelada was complaining to the referee about something, perhaps a short or a glove grab.
Another nasty leg kick from Iacobellis fells Zelada for a moment. Zelada looks to shake it off. No feeling out process in this one. These guys going right after it.
Nice knees to the body from Zelada. Iacobellis trying to get in on a single leg, but nothing doing.
Rock'em sock'em robots, both of them throwing heavy hands here.
Both fighters land and acknowledge.
Julio Trana calling for the front kick from Zelada. Iacobellis again charging forward, landing to the midsection.
Iacobellis throwing with bad intentions here. Zelada just getting his head out of the way, a lot of those hooks. Neither fighter able to really get the fight to the ground. Iacobellis in with some good head position here, but end of the round.
Excellent first round action as these two young amateurs leaving it all on the line inside the SparStar cage. Tough round to score. Both fighters had their moments, but Kevin, I got to put you on the hot seat. How did you score that first round?
Man, that was a tough round to call. It was about as even as it gets, in my opinion. I think both fighters landed some significant strikes, but nothing really stood out.
Zelada looked for the takedown. Iacobellis did a good job of defending. Both fighters had their moments, but neither one establishing themselves as the more offensive fighter. The best moment of the first round unfolding right now in replay. Both fighters giving as good as they get.
Zelada ate a big right hand in there. Gave back a couple of his own. There's two and a hook behind it. Bouncing off the forehead of Iacobellis, though, couldn't quite find the off button.
One round in the books. California title and the SparStar title hang in the balance here.
That's the third time.
Nasty leg kick, and he always catches the body kick of Zelada before returning to the lower part of the leg.
Right. Zelada's chin up in the air. He's got to be careful.
Iacobellis caught one on the chin there. It seemed to take his legs for a moment.
Zelada very game right now, moving forward, determined to score this KO. Iacobellis showing granite chin, though.
It started out as a mixed martial arts contest, has developed into a brawl.
Yeah, when they get on the inside, they're each throwing about 7 or 8 punches.
Good head movement from Zelada as referee calls the time to fix the gloves of Iacobellis.
An equipment malfunction here. Looks like some tape hanging off. Gonna need a pair of scissors. Evidently, if you boo the referee, then the tape falls off by itself.
Yeah. It's obviously his fault. George Gallegos calls both fighters to the center as action resumes here. Just under 2 minutes left in the second round. Mason Iacobellis, Rick Zelada again drops him with that low leg kick.
But he doesn't follow up, though. I don't think Iacobellis has any intention of going to the ground with Rick.
Zelada stalks, missing with the spinning heel kick.
Shout out to Andrew Freelove in the chat, SparStar veteran.
Zelada now with some nice leg kicks.
Beautiful checks, though. That's a nice jab.
Iacobellis countering very effectively the low kicks of Zelada.
Iacobellis having a tough time getting in the inside of Zelada's range.
Zelada takes the center of the cage, looks to get in the face of Iacobellis, who tries the spinning heel kick of his own. Both fighters pulling out all the stops here. 30 seconds left to go in the round.
More tape coming off the glove of Iacobellis there. Referee's gonna let it ride, I think.
There's the front kick Julio Trano was calling for. Zelada starting to get busy with his feet here. Both of these fighters very fundamentally sound, keeping their hands held high. Iacobellis in on a takedown here. He's able to get it. Could be enough to steal the round.
Maybe. I think Zelada was busier though and landed more significant strikes.
Very close second round between Mason Iacobellis and Rick Zelada. The SparStar title, the California State title, awaiting the winner as these two bantamweights go to work. You see that last-minute takedown. Iacobellis able to connect his hands and drive Zelada to the cage before picking
fight
him
fans,
up.
give it up for our beautiful ring card girls, Aaliyah, Raquel, and Trisha.
Two rounds in the books. Get set for round 3 action here. Rick Zelada, Mason Iacobellis.
Here we go, the third and final round.
Kevin, this fight is everything we thought it would be. Well matched. Exciting tilt from the opening bell.
Yeah, very comparable skill sets between these two guys. Who is going to pull ahead here in round 3? They both have to be feeling the urgency. It's anybody's fight at this point.
Zelada keeping his hands nice and high as he's trying to find his way inside. Mason Iacobellis moving to his right here. Both of these fighters sweating profusely. Should the fight get to the mat, that might present a problem for someone.
I don't think either of these guys want to go to the mat. At least Iacobellis did at the very end of that second round, but not looking to flirt with the takedown so far in the round 3. Beautiful check there. Nice right hand. Zelada shakes it off.
Zelada still pressing the action as Iacobellis in retreat for most of this round so far. He charges forward with a 1-2 there.
He needs to use head movement to get on the inside. He's just landing on the outside of Zelada's gloves. Beautiful combo there, lands on the leg. Almost had a knee tap.
Minute 30 seconds left in the third and final round. Which one of these two fighters is going to put the pedal to the metal? It could be anyone's fight to this point, Kevin Widows. Zelada holding that tie plum clinch, unable to deliver anything violent in return.
I'd hate to be a judge in this fight. Razor thin fight here.
Two of the top bantamweights in the sport going at it here. Top amateur bantamweight. Oh, that was a low shot.
That was low. Iacobellis.
Zelada landing a knee to the...
Iacobellis is okay though. He felt it, but it didn't hurt. He wanted to keep going. That would be absolute murder if it landed clean and they took a point from Zelada though. But luckily it's going to get off with a warning. Of course, inadvertent knee. Iacobellis no worse for the wear, ready to get it on.
Nice touch of the gloves. No bad intentions on that one. Zelada pressing forward again. 38 seconds left to go in the fight. Could be anyone's fight here, Kevin Widows.
Somebody's got to hit the gas here in these last 30 seconds.
It's a lot of spins and misses, but Iacobellis able to land a two-punch combination in counter.
He has a lot of, took a big risk there using that spinning wheel kick. He opened himself up to get clipped, but nothing significant landed.
Iacobellis swinging for the fences as Zelada continues to try get forward. Now Zelada in on the takedown, able to get the leg.
Oh, he's caught in a guillotine too. Oh, that's a tight guillotine. That would have been interesting.
Mason Iacobellis, Rick Zelada. Very close fight, very well-matched fight.
You know what's weird about that last sequence there is I was about to say Zelada puts an exclamation point on the round 3 with the takedown, but that guillotine attempt pretty much negated that. So, again, I have no idea who this fight goes to. It's about the closest fight as you're going to see.
And we expect nothing less from the two top amateur bantamweights in the state of California today. Great 3-round action here at SparStar MMA. Rick Zelada, Mason Iacobellis celebrating together in the middle of the cage. Both of them put together a hell of a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, now in the cage to award their winner with their belt, our wonderful matchmaker, Heather Hyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, once again, let's give both fighters a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have a split decision. Judge at ringside, Dr. Nelson Hamilton scores the bout 27-30 in favor of Zelada. Judge at cage side, Don Howard scores the bout 30-27 in favor of Iacobellis. And judge at cage side, Jackie Denkin scores the bout 29-28 in favor of our winner by split decision. They are the new SparStar promotion and California State Bantamweight champion, Iacobellis! Ladies and gentlemen, once again from theclinchreport.com, Jonathan King.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time. Commerce Casino, put your hands together for the 2 top bantamweights in the state today. Put your hands together one more time for Rick Zelada. That was a hell of a fight. But right now, the night belongs to you. Mason Iacobellis, pop that mouthpiece. Let's get a word. What's going through your mind right now? Tough fight, tough opponent, excellent game plan. You got one strap on either shoulder. What's going through your mind?
I'm in shock, honestly. I took the fight short notice. The original guy actually pulled out, so they hit me up to fight. And of course I had to take it. I knew Rick Zelada was #1 in the state already. Definitely my toughest opponent I've ever fought. A war. I'm sure I'll see him again. If he doesn't go pro, I know he's at that level. Just a dogfight, and I'm happy he brought that out of me.
You're now the California State champion and the reigning SparStar champion as well. Everyone wants to know what's next for you.
This is my 13th amateur fight. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired of fighting for free, especially when I'm in wars like that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for the new SparStar champion and the California State champion, Mason Iacobellis.